Hi everyone, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining. How is everyone doing today? I thought that I would pop on this morning because you know, the house and everything is it's chilled, it's quiet. The kids have had quite a late breakfast because we were all a bit late waking up today. And yeah, I just really wanted to just come on and spend a bit of time with you. So if you are watching this back and would like to keep up with the chat as we go, then please feel free to click on the description box, go to the live chat button, and yeah, you'll just be able to see the conversation as it happens. I'm really frustrated. This is going to sound really random. I'm quite frustrated. I made myself a coffee just now. Yeah, I was a bit generous with the milk, so I'm a bit like, Good morning, Jane. Hi, Claire. Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you both doing this morning? Excuse me. I hope you're both all right. So last night in Jane's live stream, Penny mentioned that she would like me to work in this book on the channel. So I thought, you know, I've got a work in progress in here anyway, so why not? Why not? And then I think this will also go for, I think it's the beautiful Erica Elm Colours. I think she's doing like an Asian books in August or something like that. Hi Jodie, hello gorgeous, thank you for joining. Good morning Leslie, lovely to see you. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Jane. How's Brian the boys doing? You've got this book. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. These books really intimidate me. They really intimidate me, but they are so beautiful. I think because with the Yururi mouse book, that was the first one that I bought. And it took me a couple of months just to do the first, like, it's not quite a double page spread. It's like a full page and then a bit. So, yeah. But I absolutely loved every minute of it, even though it took me a long time. And I think that's just what some of these books might be for me, and I'm okay with that, you know. I sound better, but how am I feeling? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I feel a bit more human today. Like I said, I'm just kicking myself because I was trying to sort the kids' breakfast out. I made them well, I made Caden a bacon sandwich this morning. Emmy doesn't like bread, but she likes pita bread. That's the only bread that she will eat. So she had bacon pita bread. So I was trying to, you know, keep an eye on the grill, put dishes in soaking, sort the cats out. Then Caden wanted a really milky latte. And it's very rare that I let him have a coffee. But these lattes are in like the sachets you just sort of like empty in your mug, and you know, so I made him one of those, but I would say like the majority of that is probably milk, so it is super weak. But yeah, I had the milk, and I just sort of normally I just sort of bloop with the milk, and that's it, I'm good. But I was a bit generous with it this morning, so I'm a bit I'm gonna drink it, I'm not gonna waste it. There's other rabbit books in this series, Claire. Oh, I thought this was just the only one. I think the one that I haven't got is the bears. I think there's a bear one. I've seen that on gorgeous colouring with Kate. I've seen it on her channel quite a few times, and it's beautiful. But there seems to be a lot more big open spaces in that one than what there is in here. So I love it. I'm just not, you know, I don't feel ready to quite bite the bullet on that one just yet. I'm really sorry. I always seem to have like a shadow from here, and I think it's because of this little, I don't know if you can see here, I've got like a storage unit. Yeah, birthday's written down as well. I've just got like a storage thing here, and it kind of, it's blocking my sun a little bit, but to be honest, it's not much sun at the moment. When is there ever? I would try and move it, but it's a bit cumbersome, so I hope you guys are just all right with a bit of a shadow. Oh, I'm glad they're good, Jane. Yeah, mine are all right. I was speaking to Tegan on the phone this morning, bless her. Oh, thank you, Claire. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Leslie. Minnie Moo hates bread as well. Yeah, see, Emmy used to eat it, but no, she hasn't for, oh my gosh, about 2 years now. Good morning, Pam. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining. Oh, Jane, you don't have to colour this page, sweetheart. I'm just, yeah. Penny said about it last night, and I was like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind coming back to that, to be honest. So, yeah, I've got like, you know, 100 odd WIPs. You guys know what it's like here. It's ridiculous. You've seen another book that you need to get. If any of you would like the link to this one, I purchased it from Amazon Japan, so I will link it in the description. Once I'm done and I, you know, put all the description and stuff in, I'll put the link to this one for you. And it will just be a regular link. It won't be an affiliate link or anything like that. See, I'm not too bad, Jodie, but it's the kids. Oh my gosh. First of all, it was Caden. And then, you know, Emmy started getting, oh my gosh, now between the pair of them, it's a nightmare. I will be lucky if I have an evening where we will all eat the same. That is like, I think the only thing we will all eat that is exactly the same is a roast. The only difference is what each person has on their plate. It's, yeah, it's ridiculous. Right. I'm blabbering away and I'm not really getting much colouring done, am I? So what's everyone's plans for today? What's everyone going to be working on? Have you got any plans? Any, you know, any things you want to sort of, I don't know, I don't know, anything you want to be getting up to? So I've got my Albrecht Dürer pencils pulled out. And I'm just trying to think of like the colours that I want to go with the background. Now I know I want to do the surface here. I want to do that grey, so it's like stone. But I'm just not sure about here, and then the wall underneath. I'm really not sure, but yet that's the bit that I really want to tackle, because I think that will then help me, you know, sort of figure out my other colours. Maybe I do want to just kind of keep this neutral. Oh, you can get this from Etsy as well, Jane. Oh my goodness, I'll have to have a look and try and find a link. I Oh my gosh, before I started the live stream, I thought, right, I'm going to try and be prepared and try and do the whole Google Translate thing for the title of the book and whatnot. But it was coming up with like a few different things for each section of like where the writing is. I've gone with what I thought might be the right bit. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get more done on your kitchen page. Oh, bless you. Hi, Deb. Hello, my love. Oh, bless you, Leslie. Wow. I take over the Bee Gees. I am flattered. I'm flattered. They're iconic, aren't they? Okay, let's just find something kind of neutral for this background. Oh, I do too, Pam. I do too. I pulled out another book last night. I pulled this one out. I haven't coloured in this one yet either. But oh my gosh, it is stunning. But it really intimidates me. I keep looking at her. I keep looking at this page. Absolutely love it. And there's another one as well that I'm just like, oh, yeah, that one. Love that. I absolutely love that. You've got the iguana there on the table. So beautiful. But there's just every single page in here I want to colour. And that's, you know, this one as well. It just reminds me of my gran when I see like seamstress pages. Every single page in here I want to colour. Look at that. But yeah, I cannot wait. There was another one. Where is it? There was another page that I'm like, oh, I've gone past it. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, I've pulled this one out as well. But I just want to, you know, just sort of just, I don't know, take it slow. Through this month, I think, just colour what I'm feeling in that moment, you know. Okay, so I'm just wondering, earth green, but then that might be a bit too green, I don't know. I just want something really neutral for the background, you know, for the wall. Like I said, the surface is going to be grey to make it look like stone. And I imagine, to be honest, whatever colour I do the wall, I'll probably pull down here as well. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I could quite happily spend a small fortune on Amazon Japan. There's a few books I've got sort of in my saved for later list on there. Do you know what? Yes, it might be a bit too much green, but we're just going to go for it. It is, Leslie. It's absolutely stunning. You can get the book from Tokimeki. I'm going to have a look at that website, Claire. Have you enabled me with a new website? I have a few, Claire. Yeah, I have a few Japanese and Korean books, but there was some that I'm absolutely like kicking myself that I had seen when Book Depository was still open, and you know, I had saved them in my car. Yeah, I didn't check out in time before Book Depository sadly closed its doors. So and I just have no idea of like the title of these books now, so I don't even know what to type in to search for them. But you know, it's fine. I'm grateful for the books that I do have. So No worries, Leslie. Oh, thank you, Jane. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for sending that link. I appreciate it. You're a doll. Thank you. It's very dangerous. Yeah, do you know what, Claire? I'm going to make a note of it now, actually. Oh, no. Pink pen on pink paper. Yeah, not really going to work, is it? Deco made. Okay. I may have to visit that website and then maybe treat myself once I've finished getting everything the kids need for school. Hi, buddy.
Hi. I forgot what the problem was with my switch.
Oh, did you? What was it?
The HDMI plug, like inside the switch, so the HDMI plug works.
So was it loose or had it come out completely?
Come out completely.
Ah, okay. Well done.
I plugged it back in.
Oh, good job.
It's been a good 10 minutes.
I said to you, why don't you check to see if any of the cables have come loose?
No, I thought you meant like in the TV and stuff.
Oh, right. You didn't think I meant like the actual like...
In the dock. It was in the dock. You can open it. There's like two parts.
Oh, so you couldn't see that it had come out.
No,
You had...
because the HDMI cable's like double-sided.
Right.
So the other end I had to put it in.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Courtney.
Oh. Hi,
Hi,
Courtney. Hello, my love. Coloured with love. That's Jane.
Hi, Jane.
You've got Claire. You've got Jodie.
Who's Little Pickles again?
That's Jodie.
Jodie. Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
Say morning, ladies.
Morning, ladies. Hi, Claire. Wait, Little Pickles know how to spell my name.
She does.
How?
Oh, maybe we talk about you a lot. Yeah, I want to, with this page as well, I do want to pull in quite a bit of pink, I think. I think that would look quite cute, like on these little flowers here and in her basket and these jars. You're right, sausage.
Good, Courtney. I'm good.
You want to say hi, Ems? You don't want to say hi to everybody?
I did.
Okay, you can say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Courtney said, how are you, Caden?
Good.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm going to do a Roblox NBC voice. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
I made Coloured with Love, so
Jane
said hi. Hi. Courtney.
Oh, you sound so happy, Emmy.
Courtney said hi.
Everyone's saying hi, Emmy. Say hi back. You are not shy.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Screaming.
She is here, guys. She's just...
Claire said hi.
Yeah. She's not very talkative, which is...
Jane.
That just doesn't happen. So...
Oh, by the way, Jane, I'm subscribed to you.
Caden subscribes to your channel. Jodie said, that's okay, Emmy. We don't always want to people.
How is Tegan? She's good.
Hi, Penny. Hello, my love.
Hi. I like that voice.
Yeah, she's good. Thank you, Courtney.
Hi.
Yeah, she's good. Bless her. She's not feeling the best today. Or the joy of, like, you know, our female monthly visitor. So yeah, she's not feeling too great today, bless her. So I think she's gonna just have a day chilling out, movies, all that good stuff. Love you, buddy. Oh, I love you, sausage. Love you, baby. I'm not feeling too bad, Penny. Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. My chest is bothering me a little bit. But I'm feeling a lot more human than what I have been. So yeah, I'll take that as a win. I'll take it as a win. And we all actually had a pretty decent lay-in this morning as well, which, you know, I'm really pleased about. But saying that, I didn't get to sleep till gone 5, so. But I don't think any of us woke up before 9:15. So yeah, that was like, I was like, wow, what's going on? Yeah, I'm quite liking this. I'm just, as you can see, I'm just putting a really light sort of layer of this colour. I'll activate it in a bit and see what it looks like. But I just figured if I done a really muted and neutral background, it allows us to sort of just play and have fun with like some really beautiful bright colours in the foreground. I'm kicking myself because I can't remember what colours I used for the bunny and this little dude, and I missed one out here. So, but we've got some little, look at these little wings. So yeah, we might have to, do you know what? No, there's no might about it. We're gonna have to put some glitter on that. That's got to be done. Oh, bless you, Penny. Bless you, sweetheart. Yeah, I feel guilty because I've had like quite a few days like that recently. And then, like, you know, I started catching up on stuff yesterday, but oh, I was really paying for it last night. So that's probably why I didn't get to sleep till silly late, because I was just aching and struggling to sort of take a decent breath in. But yeah, I feel more human today. So I think today is just going to be a, you know, let's just take things slow. You know, I think my priority today is laundry. So if I can get, you know, at least 2 loads of laundry done, I'll be happy. Probably just housework, to be honest, Courtney, and catching up on, you know, like I was just saying, just catching up on things that have sort of gone by the wayside while I've been poorly. I'm hoping I can still live stream tomorrow night. Yeah, I think at the moment I'm just taking each day as it comes and just seeing how I feel, you know. I think sometimes that's all we can do, isn't it? Oh no, don't apologise, love. No, don't apologise at all. Nothing to be sorry for. Excuse me. Might doesn't come into glitter. No, you're absolutely right. It doesn't. I think the only thing that sometimes makes me think, do I use glitter with a texture or do I not, is sort of what is on the back and where the glitter would fall if I was to use it. And I think I could probably get away with it on this page, to be honest. Oh no, me neither, Pickle. Me neither. No, me neither, my love. It's like adulting. Oh, do we have to? But okay, I thought that I was prepared this morning, and it would seem I've missed some toilet roll off the list of things I needed just to blot my my water brush. So I've got a wet wipe, so that will have to do. So I'm just going to go in now with my Derwent ultra fine water brush. Absolutely love this, and I gave it a really good clean out the other day. I like to do that with like my water brushes and stuff like that, is, you know, get any old water out of them, give them a really good clean, get in there with like a cotton bud. I wasn't sure what this colour is, you know, what it's going to look like when it's activated and then dry, but I do quite like it. My accent came up here. Do you know, Aaron used to say that as well. He'd be like, just certain things you say sometimes without even realising you've got that real, like, sort of twang. And I'm like, oh, okay. Don't grow up as a tramp. Oh my gosh. I would definitely second that. Yeah, absolutely. It's a trap. Don't do it. The thing is, as much as adulting sucks, it's one of those things. It's like, you know, it's got to be done. Can't get away from it, really, can we? You got to 33. Bless you. Dragonfly glaze. I've seen that, Jane. I have seen it. Is that the stuff? I think I've seen it on Amazon, but it's between like £8 and £10 a bottle. Is that the stuff I'm thinking of? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, I've had my eye on that stuff before, and I was just like, oh, I just can't justify paying that for like one thing of paint, you know. So I've always kind of, oh, a bit too much water. Yeah, I just sort of pushed that idea sort of, you know, to the back, but I have seen other people use it and it looks amazing. Hi Sam, good morning my love. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? Oh, the sun's coming out again. Oh, I shouldn't jinx it, because honestly, 1 minute, I don't know about where you guys are, but at the minute it's like 1 minute we've got beautiful sunshine. It's like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, you know. Hopefully we will get some nice weather before the kids go back to school, and then the next minute it's absolutely peeing down. So yeah, most of your pages end up shining. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I've been loving the Mod Podge Extreme glitter for like water and stuff like that recently. So yeah, I can see it getting to the point where I would probably, you know, have to get another pot of that in the future. Not yet. I'm going to be good for quite a while, but yeah, I can definitely see it coming to a point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna need to get another one of those. I am, Penny. Yeah, I am. I've used the Albrecht Duras on pretty much everything on the page so far. except those leaves and these leaves here. I love them. They were also the first ever Happy Mail that I ever received. So I've had them for several years. Yeah, I've had them for, oh my gosh, 5 years, maybe 4 years. No, 5. I had them before I got together with Aaron. So yeah, maybe 5 years. Why does this doesn't seem to be melting very good on that bit? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it is. It really is, Jodie. It's like, now you see me. Oh, huh? Joke. Psych. Yeah. I was like, God, yeah. You thought you were getting some sunshine, didn't you? No, you thought wrong. It's like, honestly, it doesn't even stay out long enough to dry a pair of knickers on the line, does it? It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Sam. I'm definitely feeling more human today, so it's a win. It's definitely a win. Oh, did he? He was like, you need a sparkly desk. It's got to happen. Bless you, Penny. The thing is, there's so many beautiful colours of that stuff to choose from, you know, and it's like, oh, what, you know, because I would just want to try like one colour first, because I wouldn't want to, you know, sort of get, you know, a few different colours and then think, it's actually, no, it's not really for me, you know, which I'm sure I wouldn't, because, you know, shiny. I mean, geez, I think, you know, Jodie gives Tamatoa a run for his money. Don't you, my love? Make it all shiny. So I'm just going in with some polychromos now. It's going to work on some of these leaves at the bottom, just while, you know, that's drying. I mean, to be honest, it's dry already, but I just want to, especially this bit here is really bothering me, but I don't want to keep going over that with water because it's looking like I'm already starting to maybe affect the paper a little bit, so I need to leave that bit well alone. Mine are like a 6-person tent, Jodie, so mine is like, give a decent camping tent a run for its money. But saying that, I've got so much stuff in the back garden that I am still waiting for the council to collect, that they promised me they would collect when they were helping me when Aaron passed away. And the same as the front garden, you know. Honestly, it's embarrassing because I think, what must people think of me? They must look at my gardens and think, geez, if that's what the outside of the house looks like, what sort of pit must she live in the inside, you know? And it just upsets me that the council made all these promises to help me and they've done nothing. So it's like, you know, you said to me, right, you know, come on, let's, whatever it is you need to get rid of to help you, you know, get this house, you know, looking how you want, and you know, to help you declutter and whatnot. Not that, oh my god, that makes it sound like I was living in an absolute hovel. The house isn't perfect, it's not, and it does need a lot of work, but it's having the time, the energy, sometimes the money. But I've bought like wallpaper. I've got all the stuff to sort of decorate the upstairs bathroom. Well, I say bathroom, it's a toilet with a sink. So I've got, you know, the stuff to decorate that room, Caden's room when he's in here, when he swaps with me, and Emmy's bedroom. I've got literally everything to do that. But it's having time, it's moving furniture on my own, you know, because people offer to help and then they don't. And it's hard. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. The full spectrum dragonfly glaze is the one you have. Full spectrum, is that like a, it's like one paint but it kind of like shines like the rainbow? Good morning, Deb. Good morning, my love. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Squirrels. Oh my gosh. Claire. Are you enabling me? I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. Oh my goodness. I'm on the fence about the bears one, but I absolutely love this one, the cat one, and the Euro mouse. Absolutely love them. But I had no idea that there was another rabbits one. I'm not sure, Courtney. I probably will. But I think right now I'm just sort of just trying to get through August, you know, like one day at a time. So yeah, there probably will be a colouring plans. I'm just not sure, you know. That's like a good few weeks off yet, so. Hi, Abigail. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining. I'm feeling more human today. Yeah, I'm feeling more human today, thank goodness. How are you, sweetheart? How are you doing? Jane enables you, so you're just passing it along, Claire. Oh, bless you, Deb. I'm so sorry. I'm sending lots of hugs your way, sweetheart. Lots of love and hugs. I hope you get, you know, I hope you get a bit of let up from your anxiety and manage to get some rest. Yeah, I know, Jodie. Oh my gosh, let's just get to September. I'm still stressing about school trousers for Caden. It's just really stressing me out at the minute. But I think it's going to be a trip into maybe Marksy's next week. But my mum said I'll go to the schoolwear shop, like the official schoolwear shop. She said they're really good in there, because I think she used to have the same problem with my youngest brother for trousers for school. And I was like, are they not like ridiculously expensive? And she was like, well, no, not really. But It's one of those things, it's like, oh, but it's got to be done. But technically that's like 8 pairs of trousers now from Asda that are like, yeah, because I've ordered 2 lots, and each time I've ordered 2 sets, and you get 2 pairs per set, and I'm just like, oh, give me a break. So I've just got to get Caden's school trousers, Caden and Emmy's PE kits. They've both chosen their new backpacks for school, and then nearer the time it will be their school trainers. So it's, yeah, and the last of Tegan's revision guides as well, and anything else that that she might need. Oh, thank you, Abigail. I've missed you all too. I've really missed sort of, you know, not live streaming. I know it's only been a little while, but you know, because I've been, I guess, trying to get back into the routine of streaming, and then you get sort of smacked around the face of COVID, and it's like, oh, seriously, give me a break. But it, you know, it explains why I was feeling so rotten. But yeah, I'm feeling better today, thank you. I have seen that book. Yeah, I have seen it. It looks adorable. I'm just not sure it's, I don't know. I'm not sure it's my thing, you know, but it looks adorable. It does look like a really cute book. I just don't know if I would colour in it. Hi, Kathy. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today, sweetness? Really, Jodie? Yeah, because the problem that I'm having with Caden is he's not overly tall, but he's, you know, big around the waist. Excuse me. So that is where I'm sort of running into some difficulty. But yeah, my mum said, you know, try the schoolwear shop, and I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to try there and Marxie's and just see, because that's what's worrying me at the minute. You know, Caden's like, well, just get me some shorts, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna need trousers when it comes in colder, you know. And he's like, no, I'll just wear shorts. And it's like, no, bud, when it's like absolutely peeing it down with rain and it's cold, you're not wearing shorts because you'll get poorly, you'll catch a chill. So you know, yeah, Caden's exactly the same. Exactly the same. He's built like a brick poop house. Oh, bless you, Penny. That sounds so lovely, and what a lovely thing to do as well. Bless you. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is bring the earth green that we've used up here. I'm just going to pull that down now under here, but I will go over you know, with like shading with the same pencil. I will up here as well, but I want to make it darker under here so that, you know, it's sort of, because you've got the counter, so it's going to be more shadowed. Do you know what I mean? Oh, honestly, Penny, my brother Nick was always the same as well. Shorts and t-shirt, never wear a coat, never ever wear a coat. You know, and yeah, yeah. Caden would happily be the same. He's, to be honest though, in all fairness, he's pretty good at wearing a coat if he feels he needs it. But yeah, he would just live in shorts and t-shirt. I don't know. These youngsters make myself sound older than what I already am. Youngsters nowadays. I don't know if you guys can see. I was thinking about this last night when I was looking at the page. So where we've got this jar here, a piece of this leaf, obviously you can see through the jar because we've still got that line here. But I want to make this look paler, so I was thinking maybe of like really watering down just a tiny bit of, oh, do you like my ceramic dish to put my little tubes of paint in? Cute, right? I ordered that for myself when I was getting the kids' uniform from Asda. I ordered that and some, oh, really beautiful Winnie the Pooh ceramic, a set of 3 like ceramic canisters, I guess. But I'm going to use them for tea, coffee, sugar for my kitchen. Yeah, I was thinking of watering down a tiny little bit of the Winsor & Newton designer gouache just to paint over that little bit to, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that'll give me the effect I want because a white pencil just wasn't doing it. So, yeah, I don't know. He'd live in shorts and Crocs. Bless him. Bless him. Yeah, at home, Caden just, he likes to either wear his really, you know, loose pajama shorts, or just regular shorts, or sometimes boxer shorts and a t-shirt. You know. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much, Kathy. Yeah, honestly, like in the beginning, I was saying I'm like a bloke. Seriously. It just wasn't even funny. But that was when I thought, oh, it's just like a chest infection or something, you know. But my mum was like, you know, I think you should do a COVID test. And I was really lucky because I found what I thought, you know, was a box of some in the house. Excuse me. The box was empty, so I was like, oh my god. Anyway, one of the ladies from the school, one of the mums, she was like, oh, I've got some here. I'll put one in an envelope for you and just like, you know, I'll just sort of pop it through the letterbox. And yeah, big, nice deep pink line there, and I was like, okay, great. Have these lines waving at you, and it's like, oh, that explains it, you know. Oh, I've missed you too, Kathy. I've just missed, you know, live streaming and being able to chat with everyone in real time. Oh, me too, Penny. Me too. My thing at the moment, and I can't believe I'm even saying this because I'm a big girl. Because I obviously, not only does it get warm here, it's been quite humid, but the last couple of years I sort of get like the whole hot flushes and all that stuff. So recently I have been sort of living in either leggings, pajama bottoms, or pajama shorts and a crop top. I won't go out wearing a crop top, but well, I'll go in my front garden putting rubbish out, but I won't go out. But yeah, because I've just been so hot. Yesterday was awful because I was really struggling to bring my temperature down. I had a fever yesterday and I could not get that fever to just just back off a bit. It was pretty rough yesterday. But I'm feeling better this morning. But it really is, Kathy. And I'm surprised because I had COVID in January. I was poorly in December. The two little ones and me, we were all quite poorly in December with flu. And then in January I tested positive for COVID. And then here we are, 7 months later, and I've got it again. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Just goes to show, doesn't it? You can still get it even if you have your vaccines and boosters and all this stuff. Okay, what do you guys think about that colour in the background? I'm a bit I like it. I'm wondering now if it's a bit too green. Ugh. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. I'm not confident at all, and I've always been very, very self-conscious of my weight, and let's just say it's caused a lot of depression and anxiety issues, and in my younger years, just doing silly things to try and lose a bit of weight, so it's always been there, just sort of like niggling, but I'm at the point now where I'm like, do you know what, I've got 3 beautiful children. They don't care what size I am. I'm as long as I'm the mum that they need me to be, and the size of my clothes doesn't determine what kind of a person I am. So yeah, I'm just like, whatever. And it's my house, and if I want to walk around in PJ shorts and a crop top, then I'm gonna walk around in PJ shorts and a crop top. So get some air circulating. Yeah, it really has been humid, Penny. You've had COVID twice as well, Kathy. Oh, honestly, it absolutely sucks. Oh, thank you, Penny. Yeah, I was just like, is it a bit too... I don't know. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. It's quite a calming colour as well, isn't it? I just don't want to go silly with the other colours. So I think the only other thing I might pull in is a pink. I really want to pull a pink in. but everything else I want to keep to, like, you know, the brown, blue, yellow, pink, and just try and keep it limited. But I really want to do the toadstools, like, you know, the red into yellow, but that's kind of gonna go against, whoa, I don't know. Wow, 3 times, Jodie. Bless your heart. Do you still feel like you have, do you have like any long lasting issues now though? Yeah, I the colours that I've used over here, these sort of more olivey greens, I want to pull those into the flowers that she's got here in her basket, and on the big leaves here. But then the berries, I'm thinking, okay, they could be like a really nice sort of like deep orange, you know, deep orange colour. So it's sort of still in the yellowy orange family, it's just a different tone, a different shade of it. Her basket's going to be dark brown, but I wanted to do these little flowers pink, and the same for the little ones in her jar and here on her hair and stuff. So I wonder if I just do like a I don't know, maybe like a pale, like a really super pale yellow dress, or maybe just like a hint of lilac, I don't know, something like that. Is this streak of sun bothering anyone? Because it's like, hang on, let me see. Ugh. There, that's a bit better. Hi again, Courtney. Oh, bless him, Penny. Yeah, I've heard that there's lots of people where it's just really sort of, you know, they've had like the long lasting issues, you know, and it just makes me feel so bad for them. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. I mean, my appetite has been crap anyway. And I feel, I don't know, I'll be honest, I'm struggling to wrap my head around this whole celiac disease thing. So nothing with gluten. I'll be honest, it's I don't want to swear. I don't want to swear. I don't want to be that person, but it's just, yeah, it's really getting on my goat. Let's just say that. But you know, it is what it is. What is going on? I just want to get a little bit of a point on this cream pencil. I will, Courtney. Yeah, I will do September plans. I'm not sure what will be in it, but I think at the moment, my love, I just sort of want to get through August, to be honest, because August is a difficult month for me. So that's just my, you know, my focus and priority at the moment. And then, you know, I'll take I'll take September as it comes and just see where I am nearer the time. Like I said, I just want to get through August. I want to just focus on getting the kids the rest of the bits they need for school. So I don't really want to think as far ahead as September plans videos just yet. No worries, Penny. No worries, my love. Yeah, exactly, Jodie. But the thing is, right, the other day, I'm not going to lie, when was it? Last week, week before? I was like, do you know what? No, I'm fed up, because I literally restricted myself to just like cereal that I know doesn't have gluten in it. It's a cereal that I really enjoy. So I thought, right, okay, I'm good with that. So I was having cereal and salad, and that was it. And I was like, do you know what? F this. I just want something a bit more substantial. So I made myself a pita bread. Oh my goodness, was I poorly? So it's like, yeah, okay, this is exactly why I can't be having gluten. But oh, I was so annoyed because I was just like, no. Oh well. Okay, so I've got a lemon on her dress. Let me see. Because some of these, they look more, I'm looking at them now and I'm like, that kind of looks more ceramic than glass. That's glass because you can see the cork through it. That's glass, you can see the leaf through it. And that, but, oh, I don't know. Do you know what? It's fine. It is fine. It's fine. I'm stressing when I don't need to. I want to pull some of this pale yellow around. Plugging the dryer in would help. Oh, yeah, don't talk to me about tumble dryers. Although yesterday, oh my gosh, I freaked out. And I had a moment where I cried, and it was about 20 minutes before Jane's live stream last night. Because one of the cats had been sick, and I was like, oh my gosh, cleaning it all up. But then I couldn't find any spare rags, so I was like, right, I'll just have to grab what I can for a minute. The first thing I grabbed was a tea towel, and I was like, right, well, this is going to become rags now. Anyway, finished sort of mopping up the floor as best as I could, put everything that needed to be washed in, which was the tea towel, what was it, a tea towel, it was literally like 3 really small things, which maybe I should have waited until I had a full load of laundry. But with anything like that, I'm like, no. If it's things that I'm using to clean up after the cats, or it's their bedding or blankets that they've laid on, anything like that, that gets washed separately on a hot wash, and then I will put the machine through with some cleaner in it just to clean the drum before I then put our laundry in. Well, I went in the kitchen and I was like, what on earth? It looked like a splash zone. Honestly, there was water all over my kitchen floor, and it looked like it was coming from the bottom of the washing machine, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Seriously? And I I stood in the kitchen and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Sort of having a bit of a moment. But yeah, mopped it all up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, is it because there was hardly anything in the machine and I still put a load on, or is it because of this, is it because of that? Well, the washing machine seems fine this morning, but yeah, but then I had to use 2 of the big bath sheets, the great big huge bath towels, 2 of those to mop up the kitchen floor. So then I had to put them in the washing machine after I had washed the cat's stuff that I cleaned up cat sick with. Oh my god, yeah. It was one of those. I'm missing. Hang on, I'm just going to go back and catch up on chat a second. Hi, Pat. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. How are you doing? How is everything? You just got this book. Glad to watch me collect. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you, Kathy. I'm so sorry that this month is difficult for you as well. I completely get it. I completely get it. On Monday, on the 14th, I think it's the 7th year of my nan passing away. And then on the 19th, that would have been my granddad's birthday, but the 19th would also have been my firstborn son's 21st birthday this year. He would be 21. But he was born and passed away on the same day. So, and then a couple years ago, Mum got her cancer diagnosis in the August. She's all good now. She's doing amazing. She's an absolute warrior. But yeah, I completely feel you, sweetheart. So I'm sending all my love and hugs, and you know, I'm here if you want to help getting through the month. I'm here for you. What, like on a prescription, Jodie, for like the gluten stuff? Like literally, I find myself looking at the labels on everything now, and you know, even on like Walker's, the reduced salt crisps. The other day I was like, oh, you know, maybe I could just try that, just like something bland. But oh my gosh, yeah, it may contain gluten, and I'm like, oh, great, can't even have that, you know. So I've been looking online for recipes and stuff, and one of them I think was like a Mexican style stew, but I think you use, oh, what was it? Is it like buckwheat or barley? I don't know, something like that. But apparently, I didn't realize this. Apparently, brown rice doesn't have gluten in it. I don't know. It seems to be okay for the minute, Penny, honestly. But if it's not, I'm not going to be happy. And also, they say bad things happen in threes, so I'm waiting for the third thing, because last night I was trying to watch YouTube on the telly, and the sound sounded like it had like a whistle to it, and that telly is not even a year old. That telly is not even 6 months old. So yeah. Oh my gosh, can you imagine, Penny? Because the last thing I would want to have to do is do my laundry by hand in the bath, because my back just couldn't do that. My back could not handle that. Oh, I've missed you too, Pat. I do watch your completed pages videos, my love. I've just been really pants at messaging. Bless you. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I think the firsts are always probably going to be the most difficult. But I'm always here for you, sweetheart. Honestly, you know, I'm a message, or you know, even if you want my number, I'm a phone call away. I'm always here for you. Bless you, Deb. Yeah, August is one of those months, isn't it, for quite a few of us. But honestly, my loves, please don't think I'm just saying this. If you need me, I'm here. If you want to like message or email and anything, or you know, messenger call, whatever it might be, I'm here. I'll help as much as I can. You know, I'll always make time for my friends. Sometimes it might take me a bit longer to get to you, but do you know what I mean? Especially at the minute with like summer holidays and stuff as well, and just August. Yeah, like I said, stressing about school uniform and whatnot. But honestly, my loves, I'm here for each and every one of you if ever anyone needs me. So we've got the pale yellow here. Let's do this one. Or do I want to do these like terracotta? No, I want to do it. I want to do a yellow one. Excuse me. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Honestly, I remember when my mum was diagnosed with cancer, and you know, and I had the channel then. But I was a mess. I think I was crying all the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm ruining the channel. Nobody's gonna want to tune in just to see me go to absolute pieces. But you know what? Everyone was incredible, and I will always, and this sounds really corny, but I will always be grateful for the colouring community for bringing you all into my life, because I just couldn't imagine not having you all in my life now. I couldn't. I think I'd feel pretty bloody lost, you know. But I was an absolute wreck, you know. I was an absolute wreck. Oh, I love you too, Deb. Yeah, the thing is, Jodie, it's weird. It doesn't seem that long ago, but it must have been about 4 years ago. 4, 5 years. Yeah, about 5 years ago, maybe. Something like that. And I was crying all the time. No worries, Kathy. Yeah, no worries, my love. Did I? Yeah, I did activate that. I didn't do her dress though, did I? I'm really sorry. I'm just like chatting about all this random stuff and jumping around all over the page. Yeah, exactly, Penny. And I've been looking on Amazon for like recipe books and stuff as well. But the thing is as well is not okay. This just sounds I don't know. It might sound a bit morbid. I don't know, but it's like the kids won't eat a lot of what I would eat. They just won't, because they're picky eaters. And I still struggle with certain portions, like, because I'm still cooking for enough as if Aaron was still here. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around reducing portion sizes that way, and I haven't figured out how to just do certain things for one person. It sounds stupid, but oh, thank you so much for joining, Claire. It was lovely to see you, sweetheart. I'll speak to you later. Lots of love. I'm gonna have to look into that, Jodie. Yeah, I'll have to have a look, sweetheart. But like I said, this Mexican, I don't know, it's like a stew kind of thing, and I thought, oh, that would be lovely, especially for like winter. So maybe I could like do that in the slow cooker or something, you know, just leave it on low, leave it to bubble away and do its thing through the day, and then just like put it in containers and freeze it. So I've got meals I can just take out, and you know, and do stuff like that. But oh yeah, some of it is like, oh my gosh. They have gluten-free sections in your grocery stores. I don't. The thing is, when I'm looking online, because I really struggle with social anxiety, Deb. So, the majority of my shopping, I would say, like, it is extremely rare that I will go out and do a food shop. Aaron would, but I can't. However, there is certain things that is like, yeah, I don't want someone picking that for me. I'd rather choose my, like, especially like fresh fruit and vegetables and fresh uncooked meat. But there's certain things that are like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But other things, no, I want to choose that myself. But I'm struggling with that at the moment because I just, yeah, I haven't physically gone out and done a food shop in person since Aaron passed away. I haven't. I've picked up like a few random things if I've been out at, like, the local corner shop, but that's it. But if you type in like gluten free, it will just come up with like every, like, but if you go in certain sections and gluten free or blah blah blah, that's fine. But oh my goodness, it is so expensive. So expensive. Because I think I was looking, and for 4 crumpets in a packet, normally you can get like a pack of 9 for about £1, maybe a little bit more. For 4 gluten-free crumpets, it was just over £3. And I'm like, this might sound tight, but I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. I'm already, trying to re-budget and deal with things as best I can, going back to being a single parent, and obviously now with the school uniforms and all that stuff. So it's one of those. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I'm getting what I'm trying to, like, what I mean. I don't know if I'm trying to. I can't get my words out. I'm just struggling. let's just say it like that for a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna base everything that I want in a darker brown with Beaster 179. Do you know, I'm embarrassed to say that even though these Albrecht Dürer pencils was the first ever Happy Meal that I received, and that was 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago maybe. They look like they've hardly been touched, and that's because they haven't really, nowhere near enough as what, oh my gosh. Oh, hang on, oh shoot. Right, hang on. This, I don't know if you can see, this bit here, that is part of the shelf. I've coloured it green. That is part of the wall. Let's just sort that out while I've spotted it. Oh, shoot, wrong green. That would that would not have ended well. Let's just activate that a little bit there. Okay, I'll fix that bit later. So yeah, because I'm trying to be, watch the pennies and stuff. It's, I don't know. I'm just trying to do the best I can with what we have. But it doesn't help that the kids don't eat what I eat. So that makes things more expensive when it comes to shopping anyway. And now that there's a lot of stuff that I can't have, and it's like, oh, are you serious? And that's just making things more expensive. But I'm trying to do what I can. But I'm struggling to wrap my head around the whole gluten-free stuff. And the price does put me off. It's like, do you know what? I'll live on salad. excuse me. Exactly, Jodie, exactly. And I was having this conversation with one of the mums at school, like literally, and because she said, "Oh, I'm celiac," and I was like, "Oh, really? Like, would you, could you sort of like give me some pointers and stuff?" And she said, "Yeah, the the bread, the rice, the pasta, don't even bother because it's disgusting." But she said that there is one brand of bread. It's gluten-free, and she said it's expensive, but it's like the closest to real bread, and it's really good for a small little loaf, like maybe half a loaf, a little bit less than what a regular sized loaf of bread would be. That's like, £2.80. And I'm thinking, like, in some places I could get like 3-4 loaves of bread for that. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Pat. Give Wilson a big hug from me. I'm sending you all the love in the world. And don't forget, sweetheart, I'm here if you need me. I'm not, Penny. No, I'm not. And the family support worker at the school, she said to me back along, when Aaron had passed away and she was helping me, and she said, with your arthritis, you are entitled to claim for that, and I don't. And she said that she would help me with the paperwork and all that stuff, and yet she hasn't. And I'm sure that is something I can probably deal with on my own, but it's the principle that I feel like it's someone else who has offered help and then kind of let me down and not kept to their word, and it upsets me. I just feel like please don't offer to help if you're not going to, because then that's just like empty offers, empty promises. And I feel like the weight is being lifted off my shoulders because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't have to do this on my own. Like, such and such a person, they want to help. They're going to, help me do this, help me do that, because they know about my anxiety and all that good stuff. And then when it comes to it, they're like, nah, and it's like, no, don't just please don't do that. Don't do that to me. So it just makes me wary. And because I feel like, that wasn't the situation that sort of put a strain on our communication, like me and the family lady, the family support worker. But it certainly didn't help. And it's like, just don't offer help if you're not gonna do it. Warburton's gluten-free tiger loaf is nice. Oh, I didn't realise they do a gluten-free tiger loaf. Tiger bread is my favourite. Exactly, Jodie. And the thing is, right, I think the thing I am most upset about is the council. Because I'm not going to lie, things have been building up in the front and back gardens over the last few years. Because, in all honesty, we could not afford to have someone come in and remove it. And yeah, a lot of that was also laziness on our part. Do you know what I mean? I'll hold my hands up and be like, yeah, we could have done more. But the council, when they came in to help me after Aaron passed away and help fix some windows and stuff, and the housing officer said, right, I'll get, what do you need help with in the house? And I said, look, I really struggle bending down to clean the skirting boards and to get up on a ladder to do the, in the master bedroom, the picture rail that goes all the way around. And there's 2 carpets that could really do with being steam cleaned. And he said, right, I'm going to get a cleaning company, come in, you know, they'll have a look around, tell them what you want help with. This is what I would like to help you with, as well, on top of what I asked help for when he said, what can we do? And I showed them the front garden, the back garden, and I was like, and I said to them, okay, the family liaison officer has organised 2 new beds for the kids, which took such a huge amount of pressure off my shoulders because I was saving for beds. And yeah, anyway, I'm digressing, I'm really sorry. And he was like, right, you know, we'll get someone to come in and clear all the junk from the front garden, back garden, all the old furniture, put the mattresses out, the bed frames and stuff. When your new ones come, we'll take it all. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. And that was 6 months ago. And now it looks like Steptoe's yard out there. And I promised my children that I would have the gardens sorted for this summer so they could go in the garden and play safely, because I don't want them going out in the street. So now I feel like I broke a promise to my kids. You know, it just, you know, really makes me angry. So I was chasing the housing officer for several weeks. And I left voice messages, you know, all that good stuff. And I said, you know, have you heard back? Have we got a quote? This, that, and the other. What is going on? And he said, oh yeah, we got a quote, and it's going to cost the council too much money to take the stuff away for you, so you're going to have to figure that out yourself. And I'm like, but you said you would help. If that was going to be an issue with how much it was going to cost the council, then why offer to help me? And then me say to the kids, you know, we're going to get the garden sorted. We can get some flower pots, and, you know, we can actually start making the garden look nice this year. No, it looks like an absolute shit pit. Excuse my language. And it's embarrassing because, like I said, people probably look at the outside and think, oh my God, what does the house look like on the inside? And I shouldn't worry what people think, but, you know, I do, to a certain extent, I do. Especially when it comes to the house and garden. Me, whatever, you know, but... Oh, Deb, bless you. Thank you so much. Bless your heart. That's such a lovely offer. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, when Aaron passed away, Penny, I was like, okay, like, to keep myself busy, not only was I, you know, of course, organising his funeral and you know, trying to just function, I was like, okay, I need to get my shit together, you know, because there was just stuff that we had let slide. And I was like, okay, I want to get on top of this debt. You know, we had debt. And I was like, I don't want this hanging over me. I want to get my ducks in a row. I want to know, you know, financially, okay, what am I going to have coming in? What am I going to have going out? What needs to be paid? What do I need to get on top of? You know, I just wanted to get everything sorted. Well, I was referred to a money advice company here where I live, and they were incredible. They were absolutely... I mean, I cannot thank the lady enough, my key worker. I don't know if that's what you call her, but the lady who was sort of taking care of me from the tech company. And And now everything is sorted. And in 11 months' time, 11 months, maybe a bit less now, I will be like completely debt free. It'll all be gone. I've fallen behind with one of my things, but that's like I'm 2 weeks behind, which that's fine, you know. Not next week, the week after. I can catch up on that, so then I'll pay like a month. But that's, you know, like I said, that's fine. But I'm just trying to get my life in order, and I feel like when certain people, certain professionals have offered the help, and then it's like, well, actually, no, we can't do that. And it's like, why offer in the first place, you know? But I'm doing the best I can, and that's all I can do. But right now, my priority is the kids. It has to be the kids. And, you know, being realistic, they're struggling. Caden is really, really struggling. But we could be waiting years for bereavement counselling. And that's the reality. That is the reality. My GP, you know, he doubled my dose of my antidepressants. Okay, you know, whatever, but maybe, you know, doubling the dose isn't gonna solve this, you know. It's not gonna make this go away. I don't want to rely on being medicated. I mean, do you know what? I'm going off on a tangent, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me move this book up a bit because that light is really getting on my nerves. If I'm boring anyone, please let me know. I'm waffling because it's nice to actually just sit and talk to friends, you know. So yeah, like I said, they've you know, they doubled my antidepressants because, you know, some professionals were worried about me. But I've been on antidepressants for years, but I think doubling my dose, it's helping, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to rely on being medicated. I want to be able to stabilize myself, if that makes any sense. Like, but I know because there's such a long wait for a bereavement counsellor that this probably is for the best at the minute. I just wish it didn't have to be like that, you know. It's just pants. Anyway, I'm sorry. I've been chewing your ears off. Should we change the subject? Let's just get on to something happier, shall we? Rather than the shit show that is what's been going on here. Oh, seriously. Honestly, Jodie, that really pees me off. It's like, oh, years ago now, I went for a medical. To determine, you know, obviously, are you entitled to this? Are you entitled to that? And I walked into the room. I went to the appointment, walked into the room, and there was a nurse sat there. And right from the get-go, I was just like, oh my god, she looks really strict. Excuse me, I'm just gonna get a sip of my drink. Hang on. And she was like, take a seat. And then it was, can you get yourself dressed? Can you do buttons? Can you shower yourself? Can you, make sure you're taking care of your personal hygiene? And can you, use pots and pans and blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to explain to her, each day varies. It depends on my pain levels. So each day varies, that it's not a constant. Every day is not exactly the same. And I said to her, oh, do you need to see like my feet, my ankles, so that she could see how disfigured my toes and stuff are and the swelling in my feet? And she was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, oh, okay. Do I need tasks to show you? She's like, no. She just said no and carried on typing on the computer. And I was like, okay. I was in and out of that room in less than 10 minutes. And I think the following week I had a letter to say, you scored 0 points. Because you can get yourself dressed, you can look after your shelf. Because you can look after yourself, you can, you're taking care of your personal hygiene, you can prepare a meal, blah, blah, blah. You're good, you're fine. And I was just like, are you kidding? Are you serious? This was years and years ago, so this was a long time ago. But I was so upset, and I appealed the decision, and I won. I won. And I'm thinking, you're judging me on a 10-minute conversation, on watching how I walk. This was all in the thing. Watching how I walk into the office to see if I was struggling. So, judging me on 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I was just like, no. I'm appealing it. And for every section that they had said, oh, right, so, section A is, we evaluated on this. Section B, we evaluated on. And I'm just like, that is absolute BS. And I appealed it and I won. They haven't asked to see me since. But I know that there will be a time where it's like, oh, you're due a medical, blah, blah, blah. But how they could say that I scored 0 when they had my medical reports there, and it clearly was saying about how my arthritis had deteriorated over the years, and all the medication I was on and all this stuff. And they're like, no, you're good. Absolute BS. It just makes me so angry. It's like you're judging me on a 10-minute chat and by the way I walk into the office, and whether I look like I'm in pain, whether I'm walking with a limp, whether I'm this, whether I'm that. Come and live with me for a week, and then you'll see how different each day can look. How things can be manageable one day and just completely out of the question the next, I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm just on one now. I'm just airing my frustrations. But, Anywho, I'm so sorry. You guys are always free to tell me to shush my mush. Put a catch in the hatch. I guess this is just stuff that's been on my mind, and I'm just, verbalizing it. Exactly. And the thing is as well, that's it, Jodie. And the thing is, like, what about us trying to put on a strong front? Because if we don't, we know we're just going to go to pieces. Putting on a strong front for our nearest and dearest. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't want them worrying. What about all that? You know? Or because we have to get through each day, we have to do that. But no, they're judging you on a 10-minute thing. And I'm like, do you know what? F you. I'm not normally like disrespectful. I hate arguing or getting into confrontations and all that stuff, but no, that just, it upset me and made me quite angry. Oh, bless you, Penny. She sounds lovely. See, that's the kind of person you need, isn't it, in these sort of circumstances? And it's just like, well, why can't they all be like that, you know? Send her my way. Hi, Tracy. Hello, my love. Oh, bless you. Do you know, the thing is, I don't feel strong. So many people tell me that I am and I'm doing great and this, that and the other, even though I don't feel like I'm being strong, but I'm putting on a strong front, because if I don't, then, you know, I don't want the kids to pick up on it. I don't want them to be affected by how I'm feeling, although I think sometimes it's unavoidable. Oh shoot. I think sometimes it's unavoidable, but I'm trying, because if I don't try every day, if I don't put that brave front on, I am going to fall to pieces. And the other day, I'll admit, I was feeling sorry for myself. I was throwing myself a bit of a pity party. I was sat on the bed and I just cried. I was feeling poorly. I was missing Aaron. The kids were bickering, and it was relentless. And I was like, just please, just stop. You know, just stop. Just, yeah. I found myself quite overwhelmed the other day. But it's okay to feel that, you know, we have to just go through the motions, don't we? You know, I know in the beginning I just felt like I was running on autopilot because I had so much to do, so much to organise, and now I don't have that. And now that I'm kind of getting my ducks in a row with stuff, it's like, okay, well, now I've got time to sit and reflect on stuff. And it hurts, and I'm not gonna lie, it sucks big time. Oh, thank you, Jodie. Back at you, sweetheart. Back at you. I'm here for you. You know that goes without saying. You know, we've chatted, haven't we? We do it because we have to. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Penny. Exactly. I felt guilty because, like, Emmy came in, she gave me a hug because she could hear me crying. And I was like, oh, I've got COVID. And she's like, Mum, I don't care. And I was like, no, but I care. I don't want you getting poorly, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, you're my mum and I want to give you a hug. You know? But, you know, like I said, we're we're doing what we can. And I think right now, you know, that's kind of the best we can do, you know. Oh, thank you, Michelle, and welcome. Yeah, you came in when I'm just sort of throwing a bit of a meh, you know, having a bit of a moment. So I apologise, but I think, you know, it's all well and good trying to keep it together and be strong, but I just, you know, I also want people to know that, you know, this is a safe space without judgment, without criticism, for anyone to talk about anything that they need to, and to know that they have my full support and encouragement. And, you know, I'm here. I'm here for anyone who needs me. Okay, so I'm just going in. Notice how I swiftly changed the channel. Change the subject. Just going in with warm grey 3. Because I think, I don't know, I didn't think that the cool grey would be maybe what I needed with these other colours. But I don't know, I'm looking at this warm grey now and I'm like, maybe I've made a bad choice. But that's okay. I'm just gonna put this down lightly, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's activated and dry and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to put it on these bits as well, actually. Anyway, yeah, like I said, you know, I want this channel to be a safe space for anyone and everyone who needs it. You know, that was kind of why I named it Haven as well, is because I think it'd be nice for it to feel like a bit of a sanctuary, shall we say. You know. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're a darling. Thank you. We do the best we can, and that's enough. Exactly, Penny. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't feel like it's enough, and there's, you know, Caden's hurting. I get it. Sometimes there's things that he says and does, and he'll tell me that it's not enough. I'm a crap parent and blah blah blah. I know he's hurting. I know. I get it. And I shouldn't take what he's saying personally, but sometimes you just can't help it. But then when he calms down and it's like, oh my gosh, I have my old Caden back, you know. But since Aaron passed away, he's become a very different little boy. It's a lot of emotions for a young person who they don't understand what grief is or how they're supposed to deal with it. And I think because he gets frustrated and because he just wants his dad, you know, take it out on those closest to you, but he's doing it in the wrong way at the moment. And I'm finding that extremely challenging. I feel very alone dealing with that, but I know that, you know, there's, you know, one of you, my lovely ladies, you're experiencing the same with a member of your family, and to know that there's someone else out there going through the same, it makes me feel kind of less alone. I just wish that I could take that pain away from people, you know. It's awful seeing a child, someone who you love more than life itself, struggle and hurt in the way that they do when they're missing someone. Yeah, I mean, I try to be upbeat and keep things positive, Jodie, but sometimes I just think it's really important to be honest. And, you know, if I can't be honest with the people who I feel connected to the most, who can I be honest with? You know? So, anyway. Again, I'm sorry, I'm waffling, aren't I? I spent the last like 2 hours waffling. Okay, I want to do the stumps of these mushrooms. Even crawling is progress. It is, Penny. It is. I just feel like sometimes I just come to a standstill, and it's times like that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. It's times like that that I just want autopilot to kick in. Sorry. I just want autopilot to kick in and take over, you know? But I can't because I've got the kids. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, my love. That's exactly what he's doing, Kathy. That's exactly what he's doing, but it's in a very it's in a very violent and aggressive way. And that's not who I've raised. I'm sorry, I just need a minute. Sorry, I think this is just a release of like just this like saying everything out loud that's like been on my mind. Okay. Right. I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm trying so hard to hold it together. But I just, do you know when it's like, you just want to like, just, you know, curl up and just disappear for a bit. Yeah, it's really hard, Kathy, because he's, like I said, he's become very violent, very aggressive. And I'm not gonna lie, it scares me. And because I've been in violent relationships, I kind of feel like I'm back living in a situation where there's times where it's like I'm walking on eggshells in my own home, you know? And it just sucks. You know? He do you know, there's just situations like I don't really, oh my gosh, I don't want to say it out loud on here because then it's out there on the internet for everyone to hear, you know. But there was a situation a few weeks ago where it was a really dangerous situation actually, and I just worry that the outcome is going to be more serious next time, and it scares me. But all I want to do is just get my kids through it, you know. But at the same time, part of me feels like when he's, you know, when Caden's like that, he's not like it all the time, don't get me wrong, it's not all the time, it's been better lately. I still have moments, you know, don't get me wrong, sometimes he just goes off like that, you know, just out of nowhere for no reason. But part of me, when he's like that, it's like I feel like I'm back in the situation of living in a violent relationship. But the difference is that this time I can't leave. I can't take myself away from the situation, you know. I'm so sorry. Yeah, exactly. We're on a waiting list, Jane. But they said it could take years. So, yes. I didn't want this dream to turn into this. I'm so sorry. It turned out being like, you know, it started being quite a nice, chilled, just chatty live stream, and now I'm like a mess, moaning about money, telling everybody that I'm getting my debts and all my shit in order, and now I'm sat crying. Yeah. Hi Dawn, hello my love, welcome, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Kathy. Free therapy of nicer people. Exactly, Tracy. Exactly. Oh, see, this is my bereavement counselling. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to put a little bit of light flash on that, maybe. Do you know, I'm slapping, like, I think this is 4 different colours on these mushroom stalks now, but that's okay. Should we see what they turn out like when I activate it? Oh, wish me luck. Let's see what we get here. I do want to also work on my Shrek Jolly Green Cyclops Ogre dude from Mythomorphia today that Jane coloured on her channel recently. I've been saying to people in like Jane's live streams and stuff, he's bright, he looks like he's got some I don't know, it looks like he's drank something radioactive, but it's just where I've tried putting like the bright green like highlights in. But yeah, he's brighter than I thought. But do you know what though, I am really liking how he's turning out. But Kirby pages just seem to take me forever. Okay, that's cute. I like that. I like those colours. Do you know, this, even though this paper isn't super thick, it's you know, it's nice, but it is handling this water beautifully, although I'm trying to be quite mindful not to saturate the page either. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, do you know what, Jane? I would hate to even think how much a private one would cost. It is, Penny. Yeah, it is. And I'm not going to lie, like, you know, we needed to get our shit together, and it was just weighing so heavy on my shoulders, and I thought, right, now is the time where like I said, I've got to learn to be a single mum again. I've done it before, I can do it again, but I'm really sorry about that glare. Ugh, pain in the ass. And I thought, right, I had to make lots of phone calls to get all of Aaron's things sorted and straightened away. And I thought, okay, while I'm making these phone calls, I need to get my life to get organised and know where I am with finances. And then hopefully that will then just take a little bit of that pressure off my mental health. And I did. And I am so glad. And to know that in less than 11 months, 10 and a half months, I will be completely debt free. I cannot even tell you how good that feels. And I'm proud that, you know, that I could do that. It sounds like Penny and Jodie are coming down for a trip. Gluten-free cake for the treats. You bring the glitter. I love it. Oh my gosh, could you imagine us three? You know, all of us, just, you know, meeting up. I know Jane was talking about this as well, like trying to arrange a meet up like next year. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine how amazing that would be? Let's pick out some pinks here. Right, I'm gonna have to sharpen these as well. Do you know, I think rather than use the Derwent, Kane, I don't know if you can see, Kane dented it. Can you see all that? He's like proper buckled it when he launched it, when he trashed my bedroom. So it's kind of tight now to get the pencils like in and out is a bit tricky, and also the cup that holds all the shavings. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a nightmare. So I'm just using my little Statler 2-hole sharpener. So I've just used the widest one on that, and just to get some points on my pink pencils. You're gonna kick my butt for saying sorry one too many times fast. Oh, I nearly said it again. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to say sorry. Hi Thomas, good morning my lovely, thank you for joining. It really would, Tracy, could you imagine? Oh my gosh, tea, coffee, cake, glitter, and just the best company in the world, you know, would all be among friends, and you know, it would just be magical, wouldn't it? Right, so let's pull some pink in. Geez, we've been going for over 2 hours. I'm so sorry. Is everybody okay for time? Blimey, that went quick. Probably because I was just, yeah, having a moan. I'm not too worried about going over the centre of these flowers at the minute because I will put that back in with like gel pens and stuff later. But is everybody okay for time? Because, yeah, I didn't realise we'd been going for that long. Yeah, it's English weather, Penny, so I'd probably say boots. Although, to be honest, the sun's come out at the moment and it looks gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Looks really lovely outside. But it did this yesterday. It looked lovely, and then, yeah, it came over dark, and then it was peeing down all last night. And it's like, oh, seriously? Why? I'm okay, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, not too bad, my lovely. How are you? I did, Jodie. I did. I don't ever want people to think, you know, like they come to my streams, then it's like, oh, she's crying again. You know. But I get it. I get it. It's like, oh, seriously, what are you complaining about now? What are you moaning about? You know. Maybe I could make this container here pink. How cute is that? Just made another cup of tea. Oh, sounds like a plan, Deb. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a coffee in a bit, but I'll wait till I'm done. Do you know, Penny, I know you suggested this page last night, well, the book last night, hun, when we were in Jane's live stream. Now I'm colouring this, I'm like, oh, I don't want to put this page down. I might have to just really sit and, you know, get this done today. I'm glad you're good, Thomas. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, my love. Yeah, there's some bits of this that I'm like, do you know, I might just actually leave it as just the Albrecht Giro pencils and not shade over it. Other bits I'm like, okay, that's just going to be pencil, but yeah, there's some bits that I kind of just like with just the watercolour effect. Really soft, you know. So I might have to do this technique in some of the other books. Certainly makes the page go by a bit quicker. I can't believe how much I've got done today, to be honest. Honestly, Penny, they are stunning. Absolutely beautiful books. And like I was saying earlier, I know the first page took me like a couple of months from the Ururi Mouse sketchbook. But I was so stupidly proud of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I coloured. See this? I coloured it. You know, like really, really proud of myself. And yeah, I haven't coloured in that book since. I've seen some outstanding work in those books. Shell's colouring journey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she works just magic. on those Yururi pages. And I kind of get a little bit intimidated because it's like, my pages will never look like that. But then I have to remind myself, Kate, it's fine. You colour like you. And that is good enough, you know. If we all coloured the same, it'd be really bloody boring, wouldn't it? Sorry, excuse my language. Ugh, I've let a few words fly this morning, haven't I? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm kind of thinking it'd be quite cute to do the leaves on here pink. But, don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Jodie. Yeah, I do worry because, like I said, I don't want people to think, oh God, what's she moaning about now? But it's gonna have to be what it is for a minute, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm me. I can't be anything other than myself. And you know, it's one thing trying to be strong and hold it together for the kids, but there has to come a point where I just need to just talk and get things off my mind and just say things out loud, whether it's with you guys hearing me, whether it's if I'm just like messaging a friend, if it's, you know, whatever it may be. Sometimes it just needs to be what it is, and that's okay. And I need to just remember that, you know, remember that it's okay to not be okay, you know. It's like something that's been eating away at me for a little while now is not being able to wear my engagement ring, because my hand, I did put it on my right hand for a while, because my left was just becoming too tight, and I really struggled getting the ring off my finger to put it onto my right hand. I put it on my right hand, it was a bit loose, but it was fine. But my hands have been really acting up lately, and so it's kind of tight on this hand as well. So I've taken it off and I have put it on a necklace that has some of Aaron's ashes in it. So my engagement ring is on there at the moment, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right having it on a necklace when it should be on my finger. That is just really eating away at me. So I know Aaron wouldn't mind, because even when he was here, if my hands were swollen, I'd be like, do you mind if I just like wear this on my other hand? And he was like, why are you even asking? It's fine, you know. If you can't wear it at all, it's fine. Don't stress, don't worry. But I do, because I feel like even though he's not here, it feels disrespectful to not be wearing it. And it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I physically, with my hands at the moment, I can't. Does that make sense? Bless you, Deb. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you see other pages, like some of the Johanna Basford pages as well, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could do that. But I know there's some things that I can't. I mean, maybe in time, but I colour the way I colour, and it works for me, and that's all that matters, is that I'm enjoying a page. I think if a page feels like it's becoming a chore, then it's going to make me be like, no, I want to step away from this for a bit, you know. And I've been in slumps before, and it's been awful because all I wanted to do is colour, but every time I try colouring, I mess up a page. And that was happening to me the other day, actually. It was late at night, and I was like, okay, I just want to colour something simple. Pulled out a chibi book, and oh my gosh, it was awful, and I got so upset. I removed the page from the book, and I was like, okay, let's just try a different book. Exactly the same thing happened, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not going to colour, you know. But like I was saying, if everyone colours exactly the same way, it's going to be pretty boring when it comes to looking at people's completed pages. Because it's like, oh well, they're just all the same. But you know, we colour how we colour. That's all that matters. All that matters is that we're having fun putting colour on the page. You know, doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, so long as we're having fun, then, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm just, oh no, that's the stem of the, oh shoot, that's the stem of the flower. It's fine. What was I going to say? Yeah, but you know, I've said this so many times before, like, you know, don't compare yourself to others when it comes to like colouring or anything really, for that matter. We are who we are, and that makes the world, you know, a pretty beautiful place. Because if everyone was the same, if everyone coloured the same, if everyone wore the same, I mean, come on, it'd be really boring, wouldn't it? And this is a hobby. It's not something that we should be stressing over. I've done it. I still do it now, you know, and I do need to take my own advice sometimes. I'm getting better. I used to be terrible for comparing myself to others, and now it's just like, no, I colour how I colour. You know, if I want to learn a new technique, then, you know, I'll watch videos, I'll watch tutorials, whatnot. But for now, no, I'm good. The only thing I'm really kind of interested in learning at the moment is watercolours and gouache. Yeah. Exactly, Jodie. Yeah, exactly. We bring our own creativity and style to a page. Sorry, I'm just going to catch up on chat a sec. Your mum did the same thing when she couldn't wear her wedding ring. It makes me feel guilty, but I think what also got me really emotional the other day was that I don't want to set myself off again. But it's like having my engagement ring. Having my engagement ring on the necklace that has some of Aaron's ashes in it. It's like the ring he chose, the ring he bought for me. And it's right there next to part of him. You know, just, oh my gosh. Yeah. That hits hard as well. Thank you so much, Jodie. Yeah, I've put it on a necklace, Verica. And welcome, by the way. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. I've got a necklace that used to be my nan's, and it was hers when she was very young. And I don't know if it was like a partner she had or an admirer. Just, you know, you're talking like in the 1950s. Hang on, 1931, 41. Well, yeah, maybe late 40s, early 50s. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. And I always used to say to my nan when I was growing up, when I get married, please may I wear that necklace? And she would always say, of course you can. And I have that necklace now, and it's in a box. But because I've got like a chunky monkey neck, it would never fit me. But I was determined I was going to wear that when Aaron and I were going to get married. So I was going to see if I could just have like an extension put on it, just to be able to wear it for the wedding, and then like have it removed again so that the necklace was back to its original state, you know. But yeah, I've got that necklace in a box, and it is just so beautiful. I love how old-fashioned and like antique it is, and it's got amethyst stones in it. Absolutely stunning. And amethyst was one of Aaron's favorite crystals. Amethyst and rose quartz was his favorite, and so I was going to wear that when we got married. Yeah, my mum gave me that necklace when my gran passed away, and obviously things were being sorted out. Because I was asked, like, you know, is there anything of Nan's that you would like? And this is going to sound really silly. I was like, there's one particular picture of her when she was like 19. And this picture is like a sepia effect picture because obviously it was taken in the old days. So there was a certain picture of her that I wanted, and also the bookcase that she used to store her books on because she loved reading. And I was like, I would love the bookcase if that's not too much trouble. The bookcase never happened, you know. It was... You find out in, I think, times like that, in families, who is who's all about the money, you know. That's not me. That's not me. But I mean, needless to say, this Mexican pine bookcase, no, I never had that, but I do have this necklace, and both of my girls were given a necklace each as well. That used to be my nan's, so we each have one. But it just upsets me that I'll never get to wear that necklace for a wedding. Anyway, oh my gosh. The only time autocorrect annoys is when ducks are trying to... I can imagine what it comes out with. Amethyst on a necklace with a feather. Oh, Jodie, that sounds beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I've said to the kids, like, every year now for Christmas, I'm going to get a crystal for Aaron and add it to his collection. Don't say it. Yeah, it's an S word. That seems to be like my favourite word, doesn't it? But anyway, we've been going for like nearly 2.5 hours. Yeah, I don't want to sort of bore everybody. Yeah, pretty epic live stream, huh? certainly been an emotional one, and a very, you know how we do things here. If you've been here for a while, this is just, like I said earlier, I just want everyone to feel that this is a haven, hence the channel name. You can come here and chat about anything. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Hope you have a good day too, sweetheart. You've never told someone to duck off. Yeah, when Aaron divorced his first wife, many years ago, I think a lot of their things were put into storage, and he had a really big crystal collection. Yeah, he never got that back, and he would always say to me, I'd really love to build up my crystal collection. So for like birthdays or Christmas, or even as just like a little pick-me-up, I would get him crystals. There's a shop on Etsy. She's here in the UK. She's absolutely lovely, and she does like the Reiki charged crystals and all that stuff. And I got him a few bracelets from there as well, and one of them absolutely beautiful, and it was for when his dad passed away, and it had little angel wings on it. And I asked Lindsay, the shop owner, I said, look, Aaron's dad has passed away, blah blah blah. So she was saying, when she charges the crystals, she's gonna do this and the other. And then the day of Aaron's funeral, I passed that bracelet on to his sister. And I said to her, because she came to pick me up for the funeral, and I just said, look, I bought this for Aaron when Pops passed away. And it seems only right now that you have this bracelet, because I had asked the family, was there anything of Aaron's that they wanted? They all said no. I said to Leanne, like, I would just love for you to have this. And she hugged me, and she cried. She just said, like, that was just like the perfect thing. So she has that. But yeah, every Christmas now I'm gonna get Aaron a new crystal, and then for his birthday each year I'm gonna buy a Stephen King book and put on the bookshelf with all his other books, because he wanted to try and rebuild his collection of the physical books. So yeah. Not bored at all. I could watch a live for hours. Bless you, Kathy. Thank you so much, my love. It has been hours. Doesn't feel like it though, does it? Can't. What are we on? Oh my goodness, like nearly 10 to 2 in the afternoon. Wow. Hi, Draken. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, ladies. Yeah, I really do kind of want to just carry on working on this, to be honest. Let me actually quickly show you the where is it, my Cyclops Ogre Shrek dude that I've been colouring for Jay. See what I mean? He's so bright. I smudged here. I was so frustrated, and I've as you see there, I can't cover it up, but yeah, progress is very slow on this one. It's 10 to 11 p.m. there. Oh my gosh, Kathy, I envy you. I'd love for it to be bedtime again. But yeah, he's a WIP that I'm working on for the beautiful Jane at Coloured with Love. This book, Mythomorphia and Mythic World, are my absolute favourite Cowley books. Yeah. This is a WIP with Jamie and Sophie, but that was a buddy colour from, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I still haven't come back to it. But Yeah, he's what I'm working on at the minute. Really, really proud of how he's looking. He's quite buff, isn't he? For an ugly dude. But yeah, I think he's gonna turn out fun. I was enjoying just going in with a gold gel pen and doing the links, to be honest, so maybe I'll work a bit on that today. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much everyone for joining. I'm sorry if I brought the mood down or, you know, anything like that. Oh wow, you can see my ceiling and my hair. Yeah, so I'm really sorry if it lowered the mood or whatever, but you know, just keeping it real here. So yeah, it is what it is. But thank you so much for taking time out of your days today to just pop in, spend time with me and chat, to support and encourage and lift each other up. It's just, that means more than I can ever say. So thank you so much, everyone. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you, my love. Oh my gosh, I love Fragile World, Michelle, but the realism really scares me. I was looking at my Red Panda page last night because I pulled the book out because I think the parrot page, double page spread has been chosen on Jane's live streams. And I voted for that page as well. And I was looking at it last night and I'm like, oh, geez, it's realism. It really, you know, really just not stresses me out. It just, ooh, you know, it scares me. Really, really scares me. And I was looking at my Red Panda and I'm like, oh, I could have done so much better on that. But it is what it is. I'm gonna have a look on Google later for the parrots that we're on about, just see what colours, and maybe just on some pages what I do, if I'm not sure of the colours, I'll reference it and then I go in with the pencil really lightly, just write on like certain sections what colours they're meant to be, and then just erase it as I'm colouring. Ooh. But yeah, newfound love for my Kirby books thanks to Jane. So thank you so much, my love. And also, Jane, I really hope you don't mind me mentioning this, but again, I know I said thank you to you yesterday in Messenger, but thank you so much for the beautiful book that you sent me. I cannot wait to get my grubby little paws on it. I've chosen a page and I'm thinking marker base with pencils on top. But thank you so much. The book is stunning. I love it. Thank you so much, Jane. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining again and for listening and being wonderful human beings. You definitely restore my faith in humanity. I couldn't be dealing with everything without you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Jane, hopefully I will see you in your live stream tonight, sweetheart. Love you all. Bye.